Hello everybody, it's Celeste here. Welcome to A Crafter's Story. Thank you for stopping by. I've been making these, I don't quite know, I guess like little paintings, and I wanted to share with you why I'm doing it and how I'm doing it. So let me first show you a few of the examples. It's really just choosing, you choose some colors, you close your mind, which is easy for me to do. Anyway, you choose some colors, you tape off some, I use watercolor paper, it's just my go-to, but you could use any kind of artist paper, any kind of cardstock, and you paint a design, and then you repeat that design in the other three corners of the page as well. You just position everything slightly differently. So you'll see there's a blue flower in each of these, there is a green leaf in each of these, there's a turquoise leaf, there's this little black branch, there's the white circles at the back. So it's just about positioning. So here are those examples, and then I have red, blue, orange and purple example. Again, just same colors, same design, just repositioning. And I haven't cut this out yet. Oops. Sorry, I just threw it on the floor, which I didn't mean to do. Again, just same design. You'll just see that I've got the yellow spread in different corners, the flowers all kind of going in different directions, but ultimately same design, just different positioning. And then this is one as well. So I've been doing a whole bunch of them, and I want to show you one that I've already used. So this one I cut out, I photocopied and cut out this top one, and it is now a sleeve in this journal. So you can take these, photocopy them, put them either as a sleeve. I could have glued it all the way down and made a pocket this way or this way. It can go on the front of a greeting card. So you could put a saying or an affirmation on the back and make it an artist's trading card. So there's so much you can do with these, and they really are very, very simple to do. So I have some watercolor paper. I ran out of my masking tape, so I've got some surgical tape here, so that fabric surgical tape. I don't know if it's going to work to keep the paint from running underneath, so I hope so, but I think I'm going to work this way because I think I'm going to be able to fit in the design a little bit better for us all to see. And the colors that I've chosen to work with are just from my apple barrel, and these are just colors that I think are going to look nice together. I didn't study color theory, guys, I'm just eyeballing it. So let's try these. And the other thing that I find, apart from brushes and sometimes my finger when I rub things, is also these scrapers. I often use these scrapers, and I bought them from the dollar store, and they're the ones that they use on icing, on frosting on a cake, to, you know, decorate the frosting and the icing on the cake. So this comes in handy. So I think let me get started with some color, and I have two little palettes here, and you're gonna laugh at me because I never throw anything out, but we ran out of our ham that we use in our sandwiches, and I had to run to the store and grab some ham, and at the back of the ham packet was this little thing, so I kept it because they're so nice to put my paint on. So I'm going to put that paint down there, and let us get started. And you'll see as I go, I'm just randomly putting down the same color in all 4 squares, just in different places. So I feel like I'm going to leave the painting part of it as is, and I left this to dry because I can't. I think that might even be a little wet, but I'm not going to doodle on that. So I'm going to bring out my uni ball pens, and in places where there are corners, maybe just accentuate a corner, especially if there's a lot of white space, like here. And what I do on the one, I do on the other. So if there are 5 little stripes, there will be 5 here. Maybe not always in the same direction, but always 5, 5, 5. Let's see here, I will do it 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2. And the other thing I want to do is to bring in a vein on my leaves. So I feel like I'm working upside down. Alright, let's see, we do this one. And this is why I wanted them to dry first, because I wouldn't have been, oh, you see there's a little bit of a spot there, gosh. It was a little bit of a wet spot there. So I've got a bit of an indent, so I have to really leave that to dry. I hope I don't have another one of those, but let's see. Okay, like this. So doodling on this paint is very, very easy, especially if it's a gel pen. And that's why I like the apple barrel so much. It's so inexpensive and quick, dries really fast as long as you don't put it down on the paper too thick. Okay, so that already looks good. Let's see, maybe if I bring in my gold uniball, and let's see what we can do with that. Maybe I'll just do 3 circles on this and a corner, and 3 circles, corner. So you see how you just run with the same design, you just do it 4 times. There, 1, 2, 3, and corner. Now I think these leaves don't look super interesting, and I have some white space in places like here, so let me take the gold and just run a line, and then I'll have to run a line here and there. Maybe up here. Okay, just like that. And now as far as the leaves go, I think they need something. So let's just put in a little extra accent. Yeah, that looks a little better to me. And then this one. What you'd call this, mini leaf squiggle. I don't know. Oh, this is that little wet spot. I think I'm gonna have to come back to that. Doesn't look good right now. Okay, and sorry, don't want to make you guys dizzy. There we go. Alright, I think that works great. And if there are spots where you feel like there's too much white space, you can always come in and put something there afterwards, or leave it. You know, it might look good once I take all this tape off. Here's the thing, I don't know how this tape is going to peel off because I had to use some surgical tape, but let's see. Cross fingers, guys. Oh, so far so good. Oh my gosh. Alright, I think I'm going to have to zoom out just a little bit so we can see a bit better. Oh, okay. Let's see how this worked. Oh, I hope it worked, that this tape didn't let me down. Okay, let me get all this tape off and we can come back. Oh, I've got a double. No wonder it won't come off. Okay, whew, okay, I think we're good. So it didn't bleed through, but that's probably because I doubled up on the surgical tape, fabric surgical tape, and I will come back in a few minutes once I've got it all pulled off and we'll see how it turned out. I got all the tape off, nothing bled through, so that's good. But if you do have a little bit of bleed, like over there I've got a tiny bit of bleed, then just I take my uni ball pen and I just very, very lightly straighten it out, almost like erasing it with whiteout. You know, that stuff that you use to, I don't know if that's that in my day. I'm aging myself here, but we used to be able to put this whiteout over our writing if we made a mistake. So it's that kind of idea. So you could use a fine paintbrush and a little bit of white paint. I just find that it's easier to use my uni ball. So there we go. It is all done, and I can now photocopy these and use them as pockets, as the front of cards, as pretty much whatever I want, because they are going to be my masterboards. And this one, which I really love, one of my favorites. Alright, well, there you go. I hope this is something that inspired you to go and maybe give it a try and see if you feel comfortable doing this. And if you do and you want to share your idea and share your creations, please remember we do have our Facebook page. I put a freebie out there. Oh, I knocked everything over. Let me straighten it out, sorry. I put a freebie on the page every week, and I decided to print out this freebie from a few weeks ago and paste it down on some cardstock, and that is now in the pocket, from this design to the junk journal, and it's become, well, a sleeve, I suppose. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you next time. Bye.